Hey YouTube pipe community, this is going to be a video response to Average Jon for his giveaway. First off, I'm smoking one of my Booth Show Quins. I found out that this comes off. I thought it was all one piece, or at least I was very eerie about taking off the whole thing. And surprisingly, it wasn't very dirty at all. And I've had this pipe for quite a while, but I've always ran a pipe cleaner just through the whole stem and shank. Anyways, I found my tamper. So the contest is name our favorite aromatic. Now, I haven't really been a big aromatic smoker probably most of my pipe smoking career. Probably the first year and a half, maybe 2 years, I smoked aromatics just because that's all I knew. When I started dabbling in Englishes and stuff like that. So aromatics, sometimes I'll buy some aromatics from like Boswell or something like that. So Boswell used to be like one of my favorite, their aromatics used to be my favorite. Berry Cobbler, Christmas Cookie, all those are great. And then I tried some of the Country Squire aromatics, and those are great too. Like Cherokee is delicious. It's like a perfect aromatic almost. Like, I mean, it smells like aromatic, but it doesn't really smoke like one. But then I've always heard rave about this tobacco that I'm smoking right now. Cult Blood Red Moon. And I just recently bought it this year to try. I'm a big fan of cherry blends if they are done right. And I smelt this. First time I smelt it, it smelled like a Tootsie Roll Pop. Or Tootsie Pop. And tastes like cherry and chocolate. The room notes amazing. So I'll have to say Cult Blood Red Moon is my favorite aromatic. It's funny because I just started smoking it like in the last month or so. And gosh, this is gonna be a very long entry. I can already tell. Then we also gotta talk about a favorite Christmas memory, or funny Christmas or a Christmas story. It can be funny or whatever. So growing up, my parents always had fun ideas around Christmas time. I remember one year I didn't get a whole lot under the tree. And I was never like the kid that was like, pissed that I didn't get a lot. There wasn't a bunch of presents under the tree or anything. I took, whatever my parents wanted to get us for Christmas. That's what they could afford. That's what we got. I was thankful for it all, really. And then my youngest sister was really into Dora the Explorer, and she had a Dora at backpack or whatever. And then there was like an envelope on the tree that said my name, and I opened it up, and it was just like, I think my youngest sister might have still believed in Santa Claus, so I knew it wasn't actually Santa, but they did that, to kind of, keep her believing for as long as she could. And it was like a letter from Santa saying whatever, and it said like give me clues or whatever. And they said something about Dora the Explorer backpack or whatever, and we had to go look for the Dora the Explorer backpack, and found a map. And we opened up the map, and there was a map, a little trail. So my grandparents lived next to us. They lived next to my parents, and it was like I said, our house through the woods to my grandma's house. And so we all get our snow gear on and stuff, and take a little hike down to the woods. And go into my grandparents' garage, and there was a go-kart. And so that was pretty cool. That was like one of my biggest presents I think I've gotten as a kid. My parents always did fun stuff like that. I got a new guitar one year. I was huge Dimebag Darrell fan, Pantera, in high school. So I wanted that Dean ML shape guitar. And there was one at the pawn shop or something. It wasn't the full size ML, but it was like the baby ML, so it was like the junior size. It was purple. I thought it was super sweet. And I kind of talked about it or whatever to my parents. They ended up getting it for me for Christmas another year, and like the last present I got, my dad comes out wearing like one of my sister's like wigs, like dress up wigs. It was like a Little Mermaid wig, so it was like long. My dad has red hair, you can't tell, red hair. And he comes out, he shaves his head too, so it was kind of funny, him having a wig, super long hair with a guitar, and he's all like or whatever. So that was another good memory. It was a fun one. And but one of my favorite ones is pretty funny. My sister was mad at the time. So it was when those Razor flip phones were real popular. My sister wanted one real bad. I had a cell phone. I didn't really care about cell phones or whatever. I had it just for staying after school, going to a friend's house, whatever. Something my parents could get hold of me with. And my sister, I don't think she had a cell phone yet, but she really wanted the Razor flip phone. And so we're opening up presents, and she opens up one, and it's the box is the Motorola Razor phone. And she opens it up, and she's all excited and stuff, and she opens the box, and it's a phone. And my parents are like, oh, that's Kirk's. They mixed up the names or whatever. So she gives it to me, and she's like super, sad and stuff. And then they're like, just keep opening gifts. There might be one or whatever. And then she opens up another one. It's a box, Motorola Razor flip phone box. Opens it up, and it's razors, like disposable razors for shaving. And my sister, she's pissed. She's so mad. She's like, she just kind of starts crying. She was quite a bit younger, a couple years younger than me, so she's like sad. And then all of a sudden, her stocking starts ringing. She goes over there, reaches out, she sees the flip phone, answers it, and it's like one of her cousins or something, like calling her, saying that she also got a Razor flip phone. It was kind of mean, but like, my parents, they knew how to like make things memorable, I guess. But it was a lot of fun. Man, that's like 3 stories I just told. So anyways, I'm sorry for That's such a long entry. And then favorite Christmas carol. Gosh. I mean, I like most Christmas music, I guess. Probably my favorite. Let's just go Christmas album. My favorite Christmas album is the Christmas album from the band Bad Religion. If you're familiar, they're a punk band. But they did a Christmas album, and I can't remember what songs are on it, but it's like 7 or 8 songs, and I listen to it every year around this time. Another one is August Burns Red. They are a metalcore band. They did a Christmas album. It's all instrumental, except for like a few like shouting, like gang vocal stuff. But they did their version of Carol of the Bells is probably my favorite. So, and that's just I love that song too. Carol of the Bells is probably my favorite Christmas song. So I guess it's not a Christmas carol because I don't think people go around caroling that song. So hopefully that's enough for an entry. Thanks again, John, for the giveaway, and good luck to everybody else. And I'll catch you on the next one.